Hello friends, long time no see. It is, it's Maddie from Floating Funds, in case you have forgotten. I am still here, I am still around. It has just been chaos, as it has been every single week. I literally did not expect to have 2 full months of just insanity, but it has happened. So I will talk about this as well in some of my other videos, and so you're probably going to keep hearing the same thing, but I know that not everybody watches every one of my videos, so I just kind of wanted to give an update in all of them. But we have just been busy because we have had family come up and visit us, which has been great, but it's a lot. And so because of my mom going through chemo and my brother and sister-in-law having their baby, it has we've had just a lot of family coming up the last couple weekends, and the weekends usually take up from like Thursday through Sunday, and they all come over to my grandma's house because that's where my mom and my dad are staying as my mom goes through chemo, because it's closer to the hospital and they don't have stairs at that house. And so anyways, we all go there, but that's about 30 minutes. On a bad day, it's 45 minutes for us to get there. And so we are the ones who have to travel every time whenever we have family coming in. And so it's just a constant, it's every day going back and forth because, everybody also wants to see Piper, and of course they want to see us and everything, and then we want to visit them. But I think we're officially done with all family members. I feel good about, I told my family, I'm like, whenever they come, I won't be here anymore. I am not going to come over and visit them unless it's like maybe for one meal. I'm just not going to do it because it's just too much. It is way too much right now, on top of we started homeschool and Piper is in kindergarten, which is insane, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but she's in kindergarten, and so that just takes a different level. We have officially joined a co-op as well, and so there's just a lot going on, guys. But I would like to say that this is the end of that, but I also said that the last 5 times, and that hasn't happened. So I am praying and hoping and praying and hoping that that was it, and that I can get back to a regular schedule, because my brain is just, it's just mush with trying to keep up with everything. And then we've also had tons and tons and tons of cleanings happening for the Airbnb, which is fantastic because I get paid to clean this Airbnb, but that also just adds to everything. So anyways, I'm back, and I am so sorry that I missed, I think it was last week. Honestly, I can't even keep up with what I have and have not posted, because it's just, again, it's been crazy. I haven't had any time to stop and look at my YouTube. I haven't had any time to stop and do any comments or anything like that. I have tried to run some people's playlists in the background, but it's not as much as I would like to do. And so I'm just very behind. So very, very sorry about that, you guys, but I am trying to get back. So today we're working on Friday Fun Day, and I'm going to go ahead and count how much money we have, and then I actually have some Happy Meal we're going to get into. So let me count this real quick, and then we'll see what all we got. So we have 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, okay, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So 100. We are also putting in a little bit less in all of my challenges this week than usual, because I had stuffed these last week from our paycheck. And so whenever we got this week's paycheck, I didn't double it up or anything like I usually do, just let it continue to accrue. Some of them I have because I haven't hit them for a couple weeks, but for the most part, they're all just from that paycheck, just because we ended up having my husband has had some truck trouble with his new truck, and it ended up wiping out all of our savings from our car maintenance, and then we also had to use our money as well. So that's been cool. Anyways, I'm thankful that I did randomly decide I was going to hyper fixate on my savings for the car maintenance last month, because we ended up having the money. That was awesome. Perfect timing. You can clearly tell the Lord was at work. Okay, so I'm going to actually open this one up. This is one that I ordered, and this is from my friend Eileen, and I'm super excited for this because, is that everything over there? Yeah. Because this is actually going to end up in my folder, or in the binder that I do today. but it got here a little late, and so it's gonna have to be one that I just like replenish one of the other, you know, folders with whenever I finish a different challenge. So, okay, here we go. And I just love Eileen's stuff. She's so creative. Cute little, I love her little paper clips. They're super tiny and adorable. But then we have a cute little owl and mushrooms. And she knows I love mushrooms. So I love this so much, Eileen. Very, very cute. Let's just stick you guys over here. Hang out with your other little mushroom friends there. And I had somebody asking me this. This is a dice container, by the way. It's a resin one. I found this at a flea market, so I could not tell you where to get it, but I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. So anyways, here is her information. You can find her on just about every single thing, and I love it. And thank you so much. When you support a small business, you are supporting a dream. And I could not agree more with that. I think it's so sweet. I love those things. And then this cute, cute, cute little mini. I love that. To a cutie from Eileen. Cute. And then a little prop money. And so then this is the game. And I had my eye on this for quite some time. And then I think she did like a sale or something. And so I was like, okay, this is the time to do it. Because I really wanted it. I watched her play it, and now I wanted to play it, and I thought that it would be kind of perfect for this because it's the whodunit murder mystery game. And so it's going to, we can talk about this more whenever I actually play it, but basically you're going to roll a d4 or pick one of the 4 sections. As you can see here, you have your location, victim, weapon, and suspect. And then you're going to scratch off one of the cards, save the amount revealed, continue to do this until you have scratched all the cards and uncovered all the numbers. Keep recording, keeping record on your tracker in the number column. And so once all the cards are scratched, consult your tracker. The card with the highest number will reveal your final suspect, victim, weapon, and location. And so we have some cute IOUs. I love them. They're cute. And then you have each of these, which is, you know, your different locations or your different, it's all you on the back, suspects, weapon, location, victim. And so, yeah, you'll just go through and you would do as it says. And then you will eventually figure out all of the who, when, where, why, how, that sort of stuff. And I am excited for that. And so I was really hoping that I'd have this whenever I started the binder. That way I could play this game. But because I didn't, I went ahead and found a couple other things to like make up for it. And so this will get in there as soon as we finish one of our other, whatever the challenge might be. So thank you so much, Eileen, for making such cute things. I love it so much. And I'm very excited to be able to play it. Next we have this. This comes from one of my pen pals. This is Brittany. And she is budgeting with a ginger. There you go. So hey there. I hope you're having an awesome September so far. September has been great for me. She started her YouTube channel this month, and the support from the community has been amazing. I'm so glad that fall is here. It is my favorite time of the year. I sent double goodies this month since I missed August. I really hope you enjoy. Oh, you're so sweet. And I did not know that you had finally started your YouTube channel. We have been pressuring you for months to do it, and so I'm so happy that you finally started. So I'm gonna have to jump on and go check out your channel and definitely support you because I absolutely adore you, and I'm just so proud of you. And I can't wait to see what you do with your channel. And these are amazing. Okay, so cute. We got our cute little fall fairies. Oh my gosh. Brittany, these are cute. I love them so much. I love anything fairy though. These are fantastic. Wow, so cute. Beautiful. I love this. I love this. Very cute. And these are adorable as well. I love the little theme that you have going on here. And then she's clearly in the fall vibes, and I love that. So now we have these cute little ones. We have a cute owl who's in a pumpkin, a cute scarecrow, and then 'tis the season, football season. I'm not necessarily a football fan, but I can like the challenges. And then autumn, the season that teaches us that change can be beautiful. I love that. And unexpected friendships are the best ones. These are so cute. Brittany, you did such a great job. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to start using these. I have a whole plan of what I'm gonna do with my pen pal stuff, and I'm so stinking excited for that. So thank you so much, Brittany, and yours will be coming in within the next week or two. Obviously, I'm behind on that too, of course, but it will be coming. So don't you guys fret. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this because we are already 10 minutes into this video. So sorry, it has been such a long video already. Okay, so let's get in. We are back into our true crime girly sort of theme binder, I guess. This is actually going to be saving us money for our medical emergency fund. And so that is what is going on here. So we're just gonna, you know, jump right on in. I still haven't figured out the best way to set my desk up yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. So we're gonna do this one real quick, and this is from Savings with Tracy. She's my sweet friend, and we are going to put $2 more into this. We're just slowly saving this up because this is going to save us money towards our stamp fund. And I don't know if you guys know, but you can buy your stamps online and they're a lot cheaper, and so that's what I do. But it's going to be a slow process just because I don't need to have this just yet. I'd rather put more of this money towards our medical fund than towards our stamps right now. But I just keep these little things. These all come from our different, like whenever I order stuff. So like this one will go in here, and then it's just little scratchers or little mini games for us to play to save up money. So now we're gonna work on Tomato Wars, and I have my friends' numbers right here. I am playing against Anna Banana Budgets and Budgeting with Kim, and I just adore both of them. They definitely did, they did pretty good this week. So we're gonna work on Kim's. So we have a 2 and a 2, which is nothing. So that's a miss, so that's gonna be $1. This comes from Kingdom Planning, by the way. So what happens is my friends will roll, and then I will see if they hit any of my Etsy stands with their tomatoes, and if they do, we pay $3. If they miss, we pay $1, and then whoever wins gets to decide where the other person puts their money that they saved. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, and so then we have a 3 and a 1, which is a miss. We have a 5 and a 1, which we've already hit, so that's a miss. A 1 and a 6 is a miss. And a 6 and a 1 is a miss. All right, so we have saved $5, right? 1, 2, 3, yep, $5. So I'm gonna grab one of the 5s. And I'll put this with Kim's. That way I can keep up with the difference. So Kim so far has helped me to save $20, $40, $55, $61. Let's take these two 5s and put a 10 in there. And I don't have a 20. But that's great. All right, so we have 61 with Kim. And then let's see how much Anna has helped me to save. So now we have a 2 and a 3. That's a miss. And then we have a 4 and a 1, which is a miss. A 6 and a 6 is a hit. So that's 1, 2. Okay, that's going to be a 5. Let's put these back and grab a 5. And then we have a 3 and a 1 is a miss, and a 1 and a 2. So we got 2 more. So that's $7. All right, Piper has officially joined us. So can you say hi?
Hi.
All right, so let's see what we have in here that Anna has helped us with. And so we now have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1. So 21. I'm going to take 5 of these back and do another. Actually, let's do this and we'll do a 10. So now we have 21. All right, that's a great savings, Anna. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now we need to stay here because we're going to roll. I'm gonna let Piper roll because I know that she likes to do that. So let's get this there to where maybe you guys can kind of see it. Okay, so hold on a second, Piper. Let me get my pen. All right, so we're gonna have the rainbow die is the top and the pink is the side. So I don't know how to put this. There we go. No, you gotta do both of them. So go ahead and roll both of them. All right, so we have a 1 and a 2. Go again.
1, 2.
Roll them again. A 3 and a 3. There you go. A 1 and a 4. Keep going. Keep going. 4 and a 4. And then lastly, one last time. A 6 and a 3. All right, there you guys go. There are your numbers. Best of luck, my friends. Okay, I'm gonna put that back there because we're not gonna need it for a second. So let me clean up for a quick moment.
Oh, look at that tiny.
I know. All right, now we have this one that comes from Steph's on a Budget. This is her cute, adorable, like murdery one. I don't know how else to explain it, but it is adorable. So we're going to, yeah, they've already seen it. They've already seen it. We're going to roll and see what number. So we're going to do 1, 2. And it's a $5. This is going to save us $50 whenever we're done, which is going to be great. So I'm going to put this 5 back and grab a 10. And then we're going to, we'll go ahead and call that for right now, just because we have so many that we're trying to do in here. We only have $100 today, which only isn't the right term to use. I have $100 and I'm able to put into savings, and that is amazing. All right, we're gonna do the group play. I am definitely behind on this, and that's, you know, it it happens, guys, I'm sorry. So how we play this is every week, what did you drop? Oh, you dropped your ring. Every week I will roll a die, and it will determine which question we're going to be answering, and then we will save based off of what dies accumulated, what we roll. And so for right now, let's go ahead and roll, and let's see where we are at with this. So Piper, could you please roll that die for me?
Yes. You choose my favorite color.
Okay. So go ahead and roll again. Keep rolling. All right, we got a 2. Okay, go roll again. Go roll again. I need something lower than a 4. Go. And a 2. All right, does the character wear a tie? So that's gonna be $4. So I'm gonna see, I got $1 here. I'm going to put that back for 5. Does the character wear a tie? He does not have on a tie. So this one is, I think it's the only one. Yeah, that's the only one with a tie. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do one more. Piper? Okay, I'm gonna do it because she's currently putting a paper clip in her hair. All right, we got a 3.
10.
So I need a 1 or a 3. Keep going. We keep rolling 4. Okay. Okay, we got a 3. Are they from a TV show? They are from a TV show, which is all of those, except for this one. Sam Vimes is not. Sam Vimes is actually from a Terry Pratchett novel, in case you guys didn't know that.
Wait, who's this? Oh, Scooby-Doo.
So this means that, did I look on my calendar? What day is it? Okay, so this means that you guys will need to be figuring out your votes. And I'm looking on my calendar because I forgot to do this. Yes, so you will need to figure out your votes and be putting them in the comments of who you think is the detective. And so we have Father Brown, we have the Hardy Boys, Hercule Poirot, Jack Carter, and Adrian Monk. Those are the last ones that are available. So go ahead and guess, and if you guess correctly, then you'll be entered in to win. And then next week, I think we're also going to go ahead and do, well, part of me is like, well, we didn't do, oh, I forgot to save the 3 and the 3, so I forgot to save 6. We didn't do last week, so I feel like I should probably do another one to help you guys get a little further. But we've also saved a pretty good amount in this so far. What to do, because I do want to be fair. So, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do at least one more question. Let's do that. We'll do one more question just to maybe mark it off a little bit more for you. And I should probably just get, okay, we have a 1. I need a 3 or a 4. Now would be the time to roll a 4. Okay, 3. Are they from a book? They are from a book. And so I think Eureka is not, and I don't believe Adrian Monk comes from a book either. Fairly certain. Okay, so now you are left with 3 options. A, Father Brown. B, Hardy Boys. C, Hercule Poirot. All right, there we go. Can you figure it out? I feel better about that. So now I needed to do $4. So again, I'm gonna put another 1 back and grab a 5. And then we're gonna swap some of these 5s out for a 10 because why not? And now we are out of 10s, which is great. So now we have officially saved $31 with this game, and that is awesome. And so for us, this is technically finished, but we will finish it up next week when we will start our new one. And I will be getting the new version out this next, within this next week, because you'll need it for you know, the beginning of October, which is crazy that we're already almost there. All right, so now we are on to Budget, Save, Share. That is a super fun box game that we have. And I have the cards sitting right here. And so it is called Solve the Case. And I don't have this in a binder. You guys are hearing Piper in the background. She's trying to work out on our workout equipment. So, sorry. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do whenever you're a stay-at-home mom. And your kid is determined to be right wherever you are. There we go. All right, so now we're going to draw a card and it's going to tell us what we're going to be doing. And let's see what we got. Okay, we have a footprint. So solve the case. This is on our evidence card. This is going to save us $5. Okay, we got all the big ones knocked off of this, so that's good. And then let's go ahead and do some more. All right, word search. So I forgot to mark this off last time. Each word is $3. So let's see, what can I find? I was gonna see if I could just look and find, okay, so I found crime. So we're gonna do that one. I'm not necessarily going in an order. I hope that's okay. It's okay with me. All right, so $3, 1, 2, and 3. Very nice, very nice. And I think we can do one more because this has a lot to go, that's going on in it. Okay, now we're gonna do the hairbrush, or the comb, should I say. Okay, it's $3. I just couldn't figure out which one went to it. 3 buckaroos. So we're gonna put 2 back and grab a 5. And so today we have put $11 into this game. And so in total, we have saved 10, 15, 25, no, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have saved 25. So let's go ahead and put all the ones back because you just never know when you're gonna need the ones. And I'm gonna grab a 5. There we go. All right, so there we go, there we go. You can find this over on Etsy. It is Budget, Save, Share if you guys are interested. I just loved that I could find a box challenge that was crime scene or true crime related. Like, what a joy. What a joy, because I love box challenges. All right, I'm gonna put these to the side because I don't need those now. And now we're gonna move on to Party Planner Papery. There we go. And so we have been working on this one, and I can tell that these are a little hard to see. I think you guys can see them though. We are rolling a die, and it's deciding what we're saving. And so we have a 1, and I'm just gonna grab whatever pen I have here, and let's mark off a 1. Oh yeah, you can see that a lot better. I'll probably have to go back and correct those other ones. A 1 and a 3, or 4. All right, let's go at least once more. And a 5. All right, so what is that? 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna put $9 towards this today. Let's take this 1 back and put in 2 5s just because I have so many 5s. But we are starting to run a little low on cash, so I should probably slow my roll a bit. But we have put $20 towards this, and this is going to save us $115. I do not have the goal of finishing this entire binder this month like I did for the car month. It's just not going to be able to happen, but also because we don't have a ton in our medical, and so I want to spend time to make sure that we put a good amount in there. All right, so the next one we have is from Mint Doco, and this is, her name's Maribel, and I absolutely love her. Her stuff is so stinking cute. We rolled. I'm trying to roll. I'm getting like used to that. That way you guys don't think I'm ever cheating. Okay, so we did 1, 2, and that's a 4. Very nice, very nice. And honestly, I think that that's all we're going to do today, just because, like I said, we are running low and I still have several challenges I need to be doing. So, it's all sticking. So we're gonna put 4 in there. So we have 2, 3, 4. I forgot that 2 was there, to be honest. There we go. So far we have saved 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 out of 55, right? Yes.
So can you have this paper clip? I actually have a sticker from it.
Yeah, here. Okay, but you have to be a little more quiet, okay? All right, so we're doing micro saving with Steph, and these are these cute tinies that are also themed for crime. And I did roll a D4 on this because, no, I did a D3. Yeah, I rolled a D3. There we go. Because I'm trying to not, I want to save money, but I don't want to put all my money into this one. All right, so let's roll and see what we're going to save. So we're going to put 1 and 1. So we're at 2, 3, and I knew that was going to happen. I was like, we're going to end up saving 6, and I was right. So 5 and 6, which is not bad. Not bad. We did 6 last time as well. So we are now at $12. Very fun, very neat. I don't know if we're going to end up using all these because there's several different cards, but we might. I don't know. So again, this is Micro Saving with Steph. You can find her over on Etsy. And then we are working on this one, which my printer just decided it was going to go ham and print these massive challenges. They're not supposed to be that big, but I didn't want to have to reprint it, so it is what it is. So I stickered this myself, which is why I roll a die, so you guys don't think I'm cheating. So I'm pretty sure last time, I don't remember where we left off, so we'll just start over here again. We're going to do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and by this point, I do not remember what any of these numbers are. So we have a donut, which is funny. I love that, and that is going to save us $4. Nice little amount. Not too shabby. I keep doing that. I have a vacuum, Maddie. All right, and so I think we're gonna do the $4 because I have quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now this has helped us save 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and $18 out of 70. All right, very nice, very nice. And this is from, I don't remember if I said, Windmill Ridge Budgets and More. This is my friend Susan, and I just love her stuff so stinking much. And this one has been in my favorites for a hot minute. And so I was very excited whenever I finally decided to do this binder that I could finally get that challenge because I really wanted it. Okay, so now we are doing a challenge from Life With Me, Eileen. This is her super fun box challenge that I need to grab right here. And we are going to shuffle the cards, get everything set up. I need to fan my camera because she is having a hot flash. So give me a minute. All right, I think that might be okay. So now we're just gonna start drawing. Actually, I'm gonna shuffle these, that way nobody ever thinks I'm cheating. I meant to do that with the other ones and I forgot, but just know I don't ever remember what's what. All right, so now we are going to look for a Tamagotchi, which Piper loves Tamagotchis. And I think it's so cute because I remember growing up with them and I loved them so much. So that is gonna be $5. And then we have to roll. So that's 5, what would that be? So that would be $11 if I did all of it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do the whole thing and call this a day. So let's do the $11 goes into here. Let's just go ahead and add it. And we're almost done with this card, which is exciting. And then we're gonna go check the bingo because I don't necessarily want to keep going if I've just got another bingo because those can be expensive. So it was the Tamagotchi, which is right here. And luckily we do not have one. We are close, but we don't have one yet. And we are running low on cash, so we are going to call that a day. And because we still have 2 more challenges after this, and they're pretty hefty ones. So now in section 2, we have 25, 35, 36, 37, 38. $38. Very nice. This is going to save us a really good chunk of change. And I absolutely love this game. I wish I could spend more time in it today. I really do. But I just can't. I can't. Not with the funds that we have today. All right. And so now, after Life with Me, Eileen, we're on to my challenge. This is my card game. This is Creatures on Deck. It is a really fun card game, and basically you're just going to draw your cards, and then you're going to mark off what you have drawn, and then you'll save that amount. And I forgot to get my cards out, so I had to grab those real quick. But we are officially, you can see there's a little bit of a divide here. These are the cards that we have left. So we are officially on the back side. What is on the back side of this one? Ew, no idea. Okay, these ones, yeah, these are just like my little markers of this is where we're at. Okay, let me put those there, and then let me give these a shuffle so no one thinks I'm cheating, because I try to never let people think that. Okay, let's draw a card and see what we're going to save. We're going to save $5, and I have green here. Let's just try and use that and see how that goes. The 5 of clubs. Very nice. And I want to put quite a bit in here if I can, just because we're getting close to finishing this one. And so, yeah, we're going to do more in here than in the next one. And so we're going to do at least one more. Oh, we're going to finish up the 5s. That's cool. What are the odds? So we're going to put $10 in here, which I do think is a good amount. Maddie used the bigger end, and it'll get done faster. Okay, here we go. Work smarter, not harder. Here we go. This is a freebie on my Ko-Fi, in case I forgot to say that. And I think that you guys would love playing this game. It saves you a good chunk. I believe it was $364 whenever you were done with it. And we are well on our way to that. So far, we have saved 80 in the bank. I need to go through and actually put the rest of the stuff in the bank, but I just haven't. So now we have 180, 200. 20, 40, 55, 65, 66. Wow. Okay, so $266. Well, yep, we are getting very, very close to being finished with this. That is awesome. We just need $100 more, a little less, but wow, that's awesome. Okay, so now we are going to put, do I want to do that? Put the rest of this? I don't think I do. I think I want to do one more of these, because I don't want to put all of that into saving with Sydney Bear, because it's just going so quickly. All right, so we have an ace, which is $1. Okay, that's not helpful. I mean, it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? An ace of spades for $1, and then we're going to draw one more, and that's a 4. Okay, so we're going to put $15 in here total today. We'll take that. I'll take that and call it good, because then my luck, I'll end up drawing another king or something. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very cool. All right, so let me put this in here, and then we can put everything away and go on to our next one. There we go. Okay, now we are on to Save with Sydney Bear, and that is a super fun villains mashup game. I love this game so stinking much. It is just, it's so much fun. Okay, so we're going to do this just like we did the other one, where this is top, this is bottom. We're going to roll the die, and it's going to choose which of the villains is getting mashed with what. So we have the evil queen with, I don't remember who this one is. Okay, so we're going to do, how much do I have? Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do the 2 up here. And we'll do one of the 5s on the bottom. I think that would be the best to do. And it also gets rid of some of these bigger ones off of here. So each page saves you $25. So then each section saves you $50. And then you have 6 sections, so you'll save $300 with this game. And I think that is a awesome amount to save. And we have definitely put a good chunk in here. So we are now at 120, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So 175, that is very good. Very, very, very good amount. We're definitely over the halfway mark, so that makes me feel good. All right, so there we go. That is all that I have. Thank you guys so much for being here. This thing is definitely getting pretty thick, getting to where I can't really close her, so I definitely need a cash condense. I get mad at, or not mad, I get on to my friend Brittany from Enchanted Toadstool Budgets and about her not condensing, and here I am doing the same thing. All right, well, thank you guys so much for being here. Until next time, I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. So continue to float on and continue to safe. Bye, friends.